Yo, what is good YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be building the best free team possible here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Putting together the best team possible that you can build using exclusively free cards in MyTEAM. These are cards that if you grinded the game enough, you could have every single one of these cards without spending a dime very, very easily. And that does not include any sort of MT that you make in buying any sort of cards or anything like that. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with the first player on this list, which is Diamond Kyrie Irving at the point guard position. Obviously, I don't think that is a surprise. Kyrie is the best free point guard in the game, and he is a top 2 point guard in my team. 6'2" with a 6'4" wingspan, 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3. Very capable perimeter defender, incredible shooter and playmaker. Unfortunately, his release is a tiny bit slow, which is my least favorite part about the card. At least he does have silver interceptor. That's a nice one. He's an okay defensive point guard, honestly, at this point in the year. His release is a little slow. It's a little baited, which I don't love. Hurts the card a bit, but we're early enough in the year that it's really not a huge deal. He's an absolutely phenomenal card. I think he's got incredible six. His dribble style is the best card in the game. Is the best dribble style in the game, I should say, and he is an absolute dog in that aspect. And I do think overall, I mean, he's close to Steph as the best point guard in the game, honestly. So for a free point guard, he is a phenomenal option. Can obviously still compete against any card at the point guard position in the game. At the 2, also pretty self-explanatory, is Brandon Roy, just the best shooting guard in the game, who also happens to be the ultimate reward for season 1. And 6'6" with a 6'8" wingspan gives him good size. He's just as fast as Steph. He's got 86 shot 3, 90 driving dunk, 81 perimeter, 88 lateral quickness. Shooting badges are very, very good. His finishing badges, half fast twitch and posterizer, slithery. Defensively, you can upgrade every badge on him, which means you can upgrade any sort of playmaking or defensive badge that you'd like on the card, whether that's adding or upgrading a current one. Can add Agent 3 as well, which is a pretty important badge, I would say. He's a really, really good all-around card. Once you upgrade badges and stuff like that and start looking at that, he becomes even better, and he is the best free shooting guard in the game. A guy who I honestly was not thinking of as a small forward, but should be thinking of as a small forward, is Bruce Bowen. This Bruce Bowen, while he doesn't play at shooting guard on the free team, 100% plays at small forward. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, 4 out of 5 spots from outside the three-point line. He's not crazy fast, but he's not slow, and he's got elite perimeter defense, elite lateral quickness, 80 interior as well, is really good for a wing, and then 85 shot 3. He is an absolutely elite 3-and-D guy who has a he has silver catch and shoot corner specialist, which is enough for me, especially with the 85 3 and a good release, but then is an absolutely elite level defender who can also compete on the interior, an amazing lockdown defender who also shoots the ball at a super high level. This is a card that honestly should make a lot of people's squads normally at the small forward position. And now that I'm looking at him as a small forward, he plays on a lot more teams at small forward than he does at shooting guard. This is a really, really good 3-and-D wing who is an absolutely elite lock at the small forward position. At the 4, Draymond Green. Also a phenomenal card. He's not incredible offensively, but he is very good defensively. Unfortunately, you don't get the duo boost, which makes him a lot better offensively, but he already has near 80 speed, very high interior, half break starter and anchor, super versatile defender, defends on the perimeter at a very high level, and can hit an open 3. Not an incredible playmaker or shooter like he is a much better version of when he does have his Evo, but he's already a great defender, and he's a really, really nice power forward who's going to hold it down again defensively while being enough of a threat offensively. I mean, Kyrie and B-Roy are your shot creators. Bruce Bowen and Draymond Green just have to hit open shots, and Draymond is capable of that, and he's a very, very good card. And then they made the free team a lot better yesterday with Chris Bosh. He is not easy to get. 15 wins in a row in Triple Threat Online is a challenge, but I got the card in about 2.5 hours yesterday. He is attainable. It's just going to take some time and some effort and some improvement at the game. But 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan, 80 speed and excel, 80 standing dunk, 75 driving dunk, 87 interior, almost 80 perimeter is really, really good. He's got half catch and shoot, half claymore, half rebound chaser, a couple half interior badges as well, dream shake and post spin. Can get every badge upgraded, which is a huge deal. He and Shaq are the only 2 bigs in the game that can currently get any badge, which is really, really nice. Defensively, getting a goal anchor upgraded on him would be nice, but he already has it on silver. He's already an incredible shooter. He's already got great speed and great size. He is an absolute elite big man, the second best big in the game behind Shaq, and it's really, really nice that the free squad now has a true truly elite big man to help with the truly elite guards. Makes this lineup the starting lineup at least, that can compete with any lineup in my team. Honestly, the bench isn't bad either. This De'Aaron Fox card, a little slept on, but a really, really good option at the point guard position. He's a capable slasher with a 75 driving dunk and super fast, but he's also a good shooter with a super fast release, good movement, and not a great defender, but most point guards in the game aren't great defenders right now. He is 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan, which isn't bad size for PG. Release is super fast, and movement is super solid. Like I said, the Fox size up is really good. He is a really, really nice card in my team. Super fast, going to be a very, very good option. You don't play against this card very much, and I haven't seen very many people with it because you have to complete current domination for him, but that does not mean he's not a great card. Clyde Drexler coming in at the backup 2, came out last weekend with the fast break stuff, just like Draymond did. Off fast switch and gold posterizer. Off fearless finisher, playmaking badge. He's got a little bit defensively. I mean, he's got an 80 perimeter, 80 lateral quickness. That's not terrible. 85 speed and excel, 6'7" at shooting guard. The player build is phenomenal. The speed is phenomenal. He's an incredible slasher and a very good shooter with a nice release. Card reminds me a lot of Vince Carter and Dr. J in that he's a very capable shooter, super athletic, big, and fast. He's the biggest of all of those guys. Defensively, he's not insane, but with that size that he has, helps him out defensively, and he's super athletic, which helps out as well. And overall, he's a really, really nice card at the backup shooting guard position. Backup small forward is Cam Whitmore, a card that you could grind for in the summer standouts promo. 6'7" with a 6'8" wingspan, 84 speed and excel, 85 driving dunk, decent but not great defender. The defense off the bench is not incredible. I will say it's not absolutely elite, but that is okay. You could always switch something like this as well. You could put Draymond on a ball if you wanted to. There are ways to compete and make things work. Of course, you can always substitute in a 5.6 thousand MT Jordan Walsh for this Cam Whitmore, but he's not technically in this team because he's not free, but anybody can get that MT in like 20-30 minutes. But I mean, that is an option to get more defense off the bench. What I'm saying, though, Cam Whitmore is our best free option probably right now at the small forward position. Very athletic, decent release, capable shooter, good speed. Not the best defensive card in the world. I don't love this Cam Whitmore. Some people like him a lot more than I do. I think he is probably the weakest link on this team, but he's not a terrible card, and he will get the job done if need be at backup small forward. Julius Randle is going to be backup power forward. I think this Randle card honestly got overlooked, kind of like Bruce Bowen did this season. He doesn't play in most lineups, but a 76 speed power forward, that's good speed. A 75 shot 3, that's capable shooter. He's athletic, and he's not the worst defender in the world. I mean, he's not a good defender. 77 interior, 76 lateral quickness, but it's not completely atrocious, I guess. He's a capable finisher. His release is nice this year. His fade is good. He can kind of move. He's a capable dunker, very athletic. I like this card. You could go him or Jabari Smith at backup power forward for this team. For me personally, I like Julius Randle just a little bit more because I think he's a little bit more versatile than Jabari, but Jabari is going to be a slightly better shooter and a probably just as good all-around card if you want. So he's another great option if you don't want to use Julius Randle, if you don't have that card from Unlimited or whatever the case may be. But then finally, backup center is going to be Pau Gasol, another card who, I mean, just like De'Aaron Fox, you have to complete domination for him, and all-time domination is harder than current domination, so it's even less people and even harder for people to complete. But 7 foot, 7'4" wingspan, 64 speed at center is pretty good, especially on a 7-footer. 76 shot 3 is good enough. He's a good dunker, and he's a great interior defender. 86 interior, 84 block. Defensive badges are okay. He's got gold brick wall, silver anchor, and rebound chaser. Some good interior badges like post spin, silver drop stepper, and rise up. Does have bronze catch and shooting corner specialist, which can be upgraded, and a okay release. I considered putting Channing Frye in here, better shooter with a better release, but I think that the defense of Pau Gasol and the improved speed, like 15 speed better than Channing Frye as well, is a big enough difference for him to be the best backup center option for the squad. And this is, in my opinion, the best free team that you can build right now in my team. It's a very capable, very good squad, especially the starting lineup can literally compete with any team in the game. And the bench isn't bad either. You substitute in a couple of decent budget players and expensive, like 1 or 2 expensive players into this squad, and you will have an absolutely truly elite team. I really don't think it's hard to compete no money spent this year if you put a decent amount of time in. Now, if you don't put time in, obviously you're not going to get a ton going no money spent without putting a little bit of time in. But you could get a team that's pretty similar to this really easily, and then you get a guy like Anthony Davis in the squad, maybe pick up another guard, and you're really cooking. I think playing no money spent this year is not as hard as it has been in previous years, to be completely honest. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.